You guys. PP.
We have trivia questions and a
PP
new
song.
segment. The guests show off their pets.
Oh, my.
From kitty cats to zebras.
So members. I like.
Realities make each one want 10 hearts
Hello,
and
Alexander.
emojis
Hi,
on
Soul. Hi,
Dante.
Lisa. Thank you, Free Soul. Thank you, Free Soul.
Makes the show the best show on me.
Hey, Top Badge OG vibes in the building. Hello, hello. Hey, thanks for goosing me. So if you're just coming in, welcome into Meow and Me. Today is November the 24th, 2025. And if you're just joining us, please make sure you favorite all of the gifters up here and all of the boxes. Hit them all with a favorite. Go check them out. Now, this is a featured pet show here on the Meet Group platform. So if you've never been here before, welcome. And I'm so happy that you're here. Okay. Today we have two special guests that are bringing their pets on. And now one is a brand new pet. So I'm very excited to hear about that pet story. And and the best part about this is if you have a pet and you want to bring them on the show, you can hit my emoji J up where he's at somewhere in here and let him know you want to be on the show with your pet, and we will totally get you scheduled to be on the show so we can all see your pet too. Now, every week we do start off out the same way. Now, we're getting into winter here in the United States. Now, some of you, like Free Soul, may be in Australia and it may be quite warm there, okay? But it's not warm here. It's cold here. So that means this. We're going to talk about bears, or Rob. We're going to talk about Rob, or not Rob. We're going to talk about bears, okay? We're talking about bears. How many species of bears are there worldwide? Is it 12? Is it 8? Is it 16? Or is it 5? How many species of bears are there worldwide? Is it 8? Oh, I don't know how James Blonde Girl knew that, but she did. It is 8 bears, 8 species. There are 8 species of bears throughout the world. Asian black bears, also called moon bears, brown bears, giant pandas, North American black bears, polar bears, sloth bears, spectacled bears, also known as Andean bears, and sun bears. Those are the 8 species of bears. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a group of bears in the wild, but if you did, you may want to start running. But for this situation, what is a group of bears called if you ran crossed one? Is it called a gang? Is it called a sleuth? Is it called a clouder? Or is it called a murder? You might get murdered if you run across a group of bears. Yeah, no. Is it a gang? No, it's not a gang, but that's a good guess. Is it called a sleuth? It is. A group of bears is known as a sleuth or sloth. I know you guys are probably like, what? What do you mean? Isn't that an animal? Although they do not hunt cooperatively in groups, okay? They're lone bears. Bears like to hunt alone, okay? But when they get together in a group, they are called a sloth or a sleuth. And they do live in large family groups. They do like to snuggle together at night when they're snuggling. And it is not uncommon for unrelated adults to spend time together. So even if they're not in a relationship with this said bear, they do hang out, right? Thank you, Cool J. All right. Now, we're going to talk about the grizzly bear because I know y'all seen a grizzly bear show. I'm sure you have somewhere growing up. But how strong is a grizzly bear's bite? Okay, if one does happen to get it in on top of you or get a little piece of you, how strong is their bite? Is it 600 pounds per square inch or PSI? Is it 1500 PSI? Is it 1000 PSI? Or is it 1200 PSI? What do you think it is? Is it 1000? No. Is it 1500? No. Oh man, is it 1200? Yes, it is. Grizzly bears have a biting force of over 1200 PSI. That's pounds per square inch. Now you may be like, well, what's that mean to me, kitty? Right? What's that mean? Like, what is that high? I don't know anything about pounds per square inch. Okay, fair enough. Let me give you an idea. This much pressure, this much pounds is enough to crush a bowling ball with their mouth. With their mouth. So that'd be like putting a bowling ball in their mouth and they can literally crush a bowling ball. That's how much a grizzly bear's bite is, you guys. Thank you for all the gifts, you guys. Thank you so much. All right, that's pretty intense, I know. If you are my special guest, make sure you request the box, and especially my first special guest, please request the box. All right, now we're getting to the end of our bear facts tonight. Our bear facts. Let's find out, what is the largest bear? What is the largest bear? Thank you, Free Soul. Is it the brown bear? Is it the giant panda? Is it the North American black bear? Or is it a polar bear? What bear is the largest bear? I see somebody saying polar bear. Oh, you are right. The largest bear on record in modern times, okay? I wasn't around during the Ice Age. This is modern times, okay? Since they've kept records of the bears, all right? Is a polar bear. Thank you, cats. And they come and weigh in at 2,200 pounds. 2,200 pounds. For you guys who use kilograms instead of pounds, that's 998 kilograms, okay? For you people who are in different parts other than the United States. That polar bear was shot in Alaska. Like, that's a northern state, way part of the United States, all right? And it was in the 19th century. So it was a good amount of time ago, all right? A close second would be the brown bear, specifically the Kodiak bear, which is also, strangely enough, native to Alaska. Yeah, so you guys, that's your information about these bears. Now, this is our last question of the night for pet trivia, and then my special guest is getting in the box. If you're new here, please come up, favorite me, and hit all of these gifters with a favorite. Go say hello to them. How long is a sun bear's tongue? How long is a sun bear's tongue? All right. Is it 9 inches? Is it 6 inches? Is it 3 inches? Or is it 12 inches? How long is a sun bear's tongue? I know what y'all thinking. You better behave in here. Behave. Is it 6 inches? Good guess. Is it 12? It is not 12 and it is not 6. You have 3 or 9 left for a choice. What will you pick? Is it 3? No. Well done, Travis. It is 9 inches. Sun bears use their remarkable 8 to 9 inch tongues to extract termites. Yeah. Beetles, bee larvae, and some types of fruits. Yeah. So they stick their tongues down in the holes and they grab the termites because they think they're tasty little snacks and they eat them all up. 9 inches, the sun bear. All right, that's it for pet trivia this week. I hope you learned something, and if you didn't, come back again. Maybe we'll teach you next week. But now is the time I'm going to ask my first special guest to come up here and share with us all her pets. Hi, Shelby. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I am great. Now, if you guys haven't hit Shelby with a favorite, now's a great time to click on her name and hit her with a favorite. Now, Shelby, tell me all about who you have in your lap tonight.
This is Rowdy.
Okay,
This is
so
my
Rowdy.
baby.
I like the name already.
He got his name for he was with a little old lady that couldn't keep him. Now he's gonna want to jump down.
That does
He's been here the
happen.
whole time, just fine until I got on screen.
That's the way they always are. You know, sometimes we just can't. But where did you come up with the name Rowdy?
Well, the little old lady that had him named him I think it was Randolph or something like that. It just didn't fit him. She couldn't keep him because he kept barking. He has anxiety separation issues.
Okay.
So when I got him, thank you, he started like really going crazy and rowdy every time I would leave. So I changed his name to Rowdy.
And does he answer to Rowdy?
Oh, yes, he does, honey. He's bougie.
Oh, wow. I like it. Now, you got him from a little old lady, so she just wasn't able to care for him. Where did you find him? Like Facebook or
Well,
like,
no, it was a friend that I knew, but she lived in an apartment complex, and every time she would leave, he would bark and she got in trouble. And
oh,
he fit the size of my hand when I got him. Come here.
oh, wow. And then how long ago was that, Shelby?
I've had him about going on 4 years now.
Okay, so you had him now a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And you're probably okay. So, I'm taking a good look at him. I'm gonna turn everybody's comments off. Oh, he's really cute, Shelby.
He's
Yeah.
my baby.
Oh, he's looks such. He's how much do you think he weighs?
I'd say about 10 pounds, maybe 15 at the most.
I mean, he's like almost as small as Chuck Norris, my cat. Like he's
He's a
definitely
Jack Russell Chihuahua mix.
what kind?
A Russell Chihuahua mix.
Oh my gosh. Like no wonder his name's Rowdy.
He's rowdy. He lives up to his name.
Right. That's what I was just like. So you got him and then when you got him, he was just a little itty bitty thing.
Yeah, I carried him around in my purse at the store and everything. And then just one day he just grew like overnight. It's like he got in the Miracle Grow.
Did he when he became larger, right?
Mhm.
What kind of things did you go through? Was he chewing on stuff? Did he have other things that you had to deal with in that time period?
He has a bad habit of chewing up mini blinds. I
Oh,
don't know why, but that is the only thing. In my ex's shoes, he would pee in them and he chewed them up.
wait, what? He would pee in the shoes?
He did. He hiked his leg and peed in his work boots every day. My ex, yes.
I would not want to work with that guy ever. His feet must have stank.
Well, it was all. It was. He deserved it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
X's for a reason, not a season, is what I heard.
Yes, ma'am.
What other kind of fun things does Rowdy do?
When he goes outside to potty, he has to run around like a little. I don't know what. I mean, he has to do donuts in the yard before he actually uses the bathroom.
So he does like he just circles around and around
He
and around.
runs around the yard and the concrete and everything. It's just like he's got a burst of energy. And then when he's done, he goes outside, does his business, and he's ready to come.
Man, it's fun to watch the pets because my cats do the same thing in the litter box. And I don't know why they do that, but sometimes they're just like that.
They are.
So where does he sleep at night, Shelby? Does he sleep with you?
He does. He sleeps with me and my boyfriend both. He'll sleep in the bend of my knees or in between his feet.
Okay, gotcha. Now, does he like the new boyfriend? I just need to know.
Believe it or not, he took straight up to him, and that's what kind of told me this had to be a good guy.
Did he like your last boyfriend?
It
No.
was my ex-husband, and no, I was married 25 years. He didn't like him at
That's
all.
why he was peeing in the boots. That's why
Yeah.
So he likes the new boyfriend. That's good. That's good. That's good.
He
All
actually
right.
gets so excited when he gets home from work every day.
Aw. It's nice when you feel your pet's love when you walk through the door, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel that way when I walk home, and Chuck Norris and Binka are like dogs, but they're cats, but they come up to the door and meow, 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 like,
Yeah.
makes me feel good inside. Um, if you could get $1 million to trade for your pet, Rowdy, would you
Nope.
take the $1 million?
Nope. You don't even have to answer it. Nope. Or finish it. Nope. Ain't no way.
Now, why does Rowdy mean so much to you, Shelby?
Because he has been there through thick and thin times. I mean, some rough times. And it's like he knows when I'm sad because he'll come up and he'll lick my ear or he'll snuggle his face into mine. So that is a bond that I have developed with him over the years. So there is not enough money in this world to take that dog from me.
That's love for your pet right there. That's love for your pet. You can't make up that kind of love for an animal,
When you're sitting there at night and you have a hard night or something bad's going on in life and you still have your dog no matter what, and he feels that and he still tries to make you feel better. No, there ain't nothing in this world that could change for my dog.
And I totally, that resonates with me entirely, because there are some things that money cannot buy or take or, from you. So, and I
Yeah,
think that's a
he's a
beautiful
trader.
part about pet ownership.
He is a trader. He just left me and went to my boyfriend, just to let you know.
He really likes this.
He does. Rowdy, get in here.
He's like now
Bed with him.
what's that?
He's in there curled up in the bed with him now.
Well, that's called a built-in electric blanket. You know what I mean? Um, now you've had him for 4 years. Now, do you have to take him, like, he is long-haired, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to take him to a groomer? Or do you guys groom him yourself at
I
home?
groom him myself.
And how does that go for you? Like, what do you have any tricks or special tips for people?
I got an old knitting bag, cut the holes out of the bottom of it, and cut the front out and cut a piece out for the tail so I can clip his toenails because he has a bad habit of getting aggravated every time I get around his paws.
Okay.
I don't know why, but he does. So I got to kind of restrain him up off the ground to where I can get to his claws and he can't get to me. But other than that, he usually just lays there and let me trim his hair and everything else.
Someone wants to say hello.
Beautiful. Rowdy. You're the star of the show, bro. Come on.
He's just, he took off. He said, I've had enough of this, my debut,
Come on.
This
There
is
he
Chuck
is.
Norris,
There
Chuck
he
Norris, say hi to Rowdy.
There he is. Oh, now he's going to get excited. He's seen Dad. He's happy.
I'm not joking, am I, Shelby, when I say that Chuck is almost about the same size as Rowdy.
No, you're absolutely correct.
Mwah. And he's mouthy. Does like you both? You can stay down, Chuck. Jeez, yeah, Chuck is spicy. He likes to come in and steal the show. You got to watch him. Love fat cats and babies. I'm dead. Yeah. Speaking of which, if you're coming into Meow and Me, welcome in. This is a featured pet show. We're all about pets here for the next hour. If you're into pets, hit me with the favorite. I'd love to get to know you. Please make sure you click on Shelby and hit her with a favorite as well, and go say hello. Now, Shelby,
Yes.
What's the funniest story you have with Rowdy?
The funniest story I have with Rowdy, it has to be I when I first got him and he was little, when I was taking baths, he would have to come in there, and I got to where I keep him outside so I can take a bath. He actually was small enough to crawl under the door when I first got him.
Wow.
And then after he did that, he got too big and he kept trying and he got stuck one day, and it scared me.
How did you get him out?
Well, he ended up backing out and getting himself out. I laugh
Oh,
about it now, but then I was scared to death.
oh, I would have been terrified.
Come here. Come here.
So, well, that probably taught him the lesson to not try to go underneath the door anymore.
He's never tried to go under a door after that.
Yeah, I bet you were frightened. I would have been like losing.
I was in, like I said, in the tub. So therefore,
Yeah.
no clothes, wet. It was a mess.
Right. And then he's probably whining and crying because he's stuck.
That was a scary part.
Right.
I didn't know. I was sitting here thinking, well, how am I going to get him out of here?
Right.
Luckily, he backed himself out.
I mean, most dogs don't like backing out of holes, so you might have gotten real lucky in that situation. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I know that's not very funny, but I can laugh at it now. Then it wasn't.
No, of course. No, of course not. What now, besides devouring mini blinds and shoes, does he have any other bad habits?
He likes to look at himself in the mirror.
Really?
Yes, he likes to sit there and cock his head in the mirror and watch his head move. And he'll do different.
He's like another dog over there, or do you think he's just looking at himself?
Well, I don't know. He just sits there and stares at himself. I think, like I said, he's bougie.
We need to get this dog streaming. I think that's what
He does jump in my stream when I walk away to use the bathroom. He does take over my stream and run it. He'll stand there and just look at everybody, and everybody in the boxes talk to him.
Oh wow. Oh wow. So he's definitely like clued in on seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
That's only when he feels like it, though. He don't do it all the time.
I'm so shocked. Now what kind of care goes into him on a daily basis or on a weekly basis? I'm gonna shut my washing machine off real quick because I forgot I had it turned on.
Okay.
It's so noisy. I don't know if you can hear it. It's down here in the basement. All right. Sorry. This is a new streaming area set up for me, Shelby. So I forgot that I started the laundry down here.
You still got to do you outside of here, honey. You're fine.
You'll have that. But so I forgot, what's it look like on a regular day for caring for him and with you?
Well, honestly, it's not much. You just the basic feeding and watering. When he goes outside, he gets his treats. He gets a bath maybe once every 2 weeks because he really does have oily skin. But I have to use like a oatmeal bath because he gets dry skin.
Okay.
And I try to keep his feet trimmed down because he also has long hair on his feet. So sometimes that's hard to do because he does not like you touching his feet.
Now with the oatmeal bath, is that like a specific kind of shampoo you use with him, or is it only like oatmeal? Like
No, it's the Hertz, I think it's called, from Walmart.
okay.
It's
like,
the oatmeal.
and then that right there provides like the relief for him for the dry skin.
Yes, it helps him with the dry skin, and it helps maintain his fur, and he don't get so greasy because of he sweats.
I mean,
with him having long hair.
Yeah, I'd imagine that, you know, they could get tangled up pretty easily as well, having such plush looking, like he looks very soft and
Yes,
silky.
he is very, very fluffy. Very,
I love fluffy dogs. I love fluffy cats. I love fluffy everything. The
yeah.
you know, even people. I love fluffy hair on people. Cats Roar's got big fluffy hair. Anyways. Okay, that's beside the point. Now we only got a couple minutes left together, Shelby, with you
Okay.
and Rowdy. Tell us about you for a couple minutes. Like, when do you stream? Do you stream on the platform?
I do. I stream of the mornings between 6 and 10. I was usually stayed in my own lane. I've been on the app for about 6 years and I'm just now starting to do shows. Emoji J, he's amazing. He's actually started getting me into shows.
As he should, as he should. I mean, it's not horrible. We're an easy show to be on. We just love pets. So like, you know, yeah, and it's not that deep. We just love looking at people's pets for a little bit, you know, and hearing some cute stories about their animals. So, you know, the featured shows are great. So you guys, you heard her. She streams at 6 a.m., which you won't see me awake at 6 a.m. But make sure you hit her with a favorite at 6 a.m. You can check her out on your way to work. Okay,
Yeah,
that part.
a lot of them come in there and say it's their podcast on the way to work. They just sit and listen. They love it. There's some telling what
Absolutely.
happens.
Yes, 100%. Now, do you have anything you want to tell us about before I have to take you out of the box, Shelby?
Nothing that you've already asked.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, it was nice meeting you and Rowdy, and thank you, Rowdy, for bringing your owner by.
Thank you so much for having us. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Shelby. Thank you. Now, you guys. Okay, I'll let you. I'll let you out of the box, Shelby.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I'm good at this. Sometimes I'm not good at this. You know, I got you. All right. If you're coming into Meow and Me, welcome in. You guys, this is a featured pet show. We are all about the pets. I'm Kitty Commander, your host. I have two rescue pets, Chuck Norris and Binka. They are my babies. You hear one meowing in the background, and he's on strike right now because he wants to come up here and steal the show. It's just the way it goes, you know. If you haven't already, hit Shelby with a favorite. She's here in the comments. Please favorite all of the gifters as well. And our next special guest, her name is Panther, and we have met Panther before. Okay, and only request the box if you're the special guest. All right, this isn't a pop-up show and tell. You have to be scheduled to be on here. So here we go. We're gonna get Panther in now. We might have just seen Panther a little while ago with her bird, but if you know Panther like I know Panther, you're gonna know she has more than just one animal. And tonight we're getting to meet her brand new pet. So Panther, please tell us who you have with you.
This is Egg, y'all. Like legit, the food Egg. That's her name. Um, she's 7 months old. She's actually everybody who knows me, like I mentioned before, I do volunteer for a local cat rescue out here in Oklahoma.
Yep.
And she's actually one of my bottle babies I had.
No,
Well,
really?
I've known her since like when she was, I think, a few weeks old. Okay, I'll let you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm bugging you. But
Like, I'm out of here. I'm done with
we had
this.
a 30-minute cuddle session before I came on. So I think that was good enough. But I had technically known her since she was itty bitty, eyes closed, no ears. You know how it is from the beginning. So
Yeah. Now you said that you've had her since she was itty bitty, like what, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old?
we're estimating she was probably about 2 to 3 weeks old when the person found her. She was actually found at a local diner. So that's how she got her name.
Okay. So she was at the diner. The diner saw the babies out there, called you, the pet rescue, to come pick them up.
Absolutely.
And she didn't have a mom?
Mom was nowhere to be found.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So you end up getting this little teeny baby that you have to bottle feed. Tell us what goes into bottle feeding at that young age with a rescue pet.
It's actually really hard, you guys. I done it in my past animal job too, to where it's not like an infant where you hold them up like that and you feed them. These guys, they actually have to be flat on their bellies in order to avoid drowning. And sadly, Egg had a sibling named Bacon, and Bacon actually died that way because the person who was trying to take care of him first failed. And of course, Rainbow Bridge happened. But takes a lot of time and effort. You got to make sure that they're eating, drinking still. You got to make sure they pass their bowels. You pretty much have to play like a mom role for these little kittens out there. And
Right.
kitten season is always the highest. We had like 20 kittens this past year alone, all in one little group together.
And 20, so how many did you end up bottle feeding, Panther?
I would say for me, because I'm the volunteer, she'll call up when she needs me. So she'd be like, hey, Panther, I need you. I got like 3 bottle babies. Can you help me feed at least a few of them? Of course, Egg ended up being one of the few. Eventually, once they're old enough to move around and everything, we put them into a foster care system, which they do have a foster. Foster is only 9 minutes away from me. So if we get new babies, I'm welcome to come over there anytime to love on them.
I know that Chuck Norris, he probably wishes he was bottle fed sometimes, you know? He's spicy, this little kitty cat. So, now, like, how many times a day does a little baby like that have to be fed?
Every several hours, depending on the size too. It's just like an infant. You know, like an infant average could be like 4 ounces at the beginning, and it goes up as they get older. But the average kitten bottle is like only this big, you guys, and that's like enough to fill a little belly. For her, since she's old enough now, she doesn't really need it. She actually is at the age where she needs adult food and thrive like a normal adult cat would. Now, when it's a little itty bitty, like I said, you definitely got to make sure you're on a schedule with them, like feed them consistently, like behinds, you name it.
And they do. And if you know, and so you really had Egg from the time, like, not like just so tiny. And you said that he got his name, or she got her name because she was found in a diner.
Yes.
That's a cute way to get it. And then you just decided to keep it that way?
Yes, her actual name is Over Easy E. That's actually her adoption name. Yes, and then of course it says in parentheses Egg. So we actually named her that. The whole rescue, like all of us volunteers got together. We're like, we're just gonna name her Over Easy E. That's gonna be the easy way to do it. But
oh my God, I love that. That's a cute way to, like, especially so fitting for her origin story, you know? Like, oh my gosh. Now, so now you did say something about that this Over Easy E, or Egg, has a special condition compared to your other pets that you've had. Can you tell us about that?
well, besides Nova being partial blind, like I mentioned before, Tucker, who sadly passed away recently. Tucker's the reason why you and our friends, Kitty, hard to believe it's been that long. He ended up passing, and he actually had sensitive stomach, ended up passing with cancer. And of course, now here's Egg. She's definitely the specialist one. She's hard in hearing. She's deaf, you guys. She can't hear. She actually is getting better at hand gestures. I could go like this to her, and she'll actually start coming. She's just a all-around little special girl, feeling blessed. She does get some respiratory issues here and there because before we got her, she had pneumonia that bad to where when she gets excited, she like huffs pretty hard. But other than that, she's healthy as a horse. That's what we love about her.
Now, you said you're working on hand gestures with her.
Yeah, like I could just go like this to her. I could probably make her come. If I could flip my camera and my living room wasn't messy right now, I could just probably go like that with my hand and she'll actually start running. So she's getting the idea. When we tell her to come, like lay down, we'll actually just lay flat on the bed, go like that with our hands, and she'll actually come.
I love that. Do you give her treats then when she arrives so that you continue to like reinforce? Like, how are you training her? Like, like I have heard people train cats for all kinds of stuff. How are you doing it?
She doesn't like treats, hard to believe. We just found that out. But she came from a foster home where they didn't do wet food except for occasions. Treats were the same way. Because one of their actual permanent cats are actually the ones that are like, I can't eat this or that, or because just like Tucker was. So of course here she is, and we gave her first wet food, and she just looks at it like, "The heck is this?" So it's just one of those things. Like she's getting used to being like that house cat. Finally, get the luxury of like a normal everyday house cat compared to the others that are like, eh. So
I mean, I can understand like Chuck Norris doesn't like treats ever. You know, it's hard to believe, but he's not a treat cat, you know? So it is true. Not every cat likes treats, you know? So, all right. How is Egg getting along with the other pets in your house?
I wish I recorded it earlier. I was trying to do it for you. She actually plays with Nova. The
Oh,
two are our best buddies. They're only 2 years apart in age, and they're like two peas in a pod. They're always
so
playing
no
together. Like you
cats.
see that picture, you see them always, both of them are in my lap, no matter what. So of course,
Wow.
as I made that little cuddle puddle picture, it's like these two are gonna be probably be with me forever, and then gonna be cuddling on me no matter what. So they do
A
get
cuddle
along.
puddle?
Yes, we do cuddle puddles in the bed, y'all. Like when either in the bed, I actually have a nice green stuff blanket. I bought myself recently, and she's obsessed with it. And of course, I have a matching jacket with the same color, and she thinks it's the blanket because it's the same material on one side. So it's either my jacket or it's my blanket. But I usually have Nova and her always together. They're always put their on side by side, or their Nova will use her 13 little pound body on top of the little egg, who's only like 5 pounds. So
Right. Yeah, like I wish Chuck wanted to be in a cuddle puddles. Yep. Or instead he just wants to complain. He's like, I just want to stare here and look at you. Now, all right, so Nova and Egg are getting along. Does Egg try to eat any of the snakes?
she's actually in the phase right now because how I showed you their setup, how they're like towered up with each other, the snakes. She's actually small enough where she can go on top of Sydney's because Sydney's the bottom tank. And I couldn't find her this morning. It was like, oh my goodness, did I lose this kitten already? So here I am looking around. She's like curled up right on top of her tank next to the heat lamp. I'm like, you're gonna burn yourself, sweetie. And she wouldn't move because she was actually enjoying the
Oh,
warmth. So she doesn't really bother the snakes. She still curious about Eve, the bird, and of course that's gonna be typical. Something new. It flies.
and it's exciting.
It's a
It's
little
exciting,
chicken running around. That's all to her.
right? I know. Well, I mean, it like if I saw something flying around my house, I'd get excited too if I was a cat. You know what I mean? Be like, "What's that? Let me go smack it." You know. Um. Well, we got it. Uh. What do you like the most about Egg so far? Egg is kind of new, so you may not have a lot of things that you love about Egg yet. But what do you like about her the
She
most?
reminds me so much of Tucker. Personality,
Ah.
face, everything. She's that look, cuddly one. Um, we're trying to teach her to be just like him too, in a sense, because he was my partner in crime for 14 years, and so we're hoping mentality she can handle that kind of lifestyle like how I had him. But she's getting to the point like when Cody's not home, she will be curled up next to me, same exact spot where he would be. So that's why I always think I was like, I feel like he's destined to came back and be like, hey mom, I'm not done with business here. I'm here with her as her. And she's one of those ones also though like I love to play with her. She's still learning to play like a normal cat too, you guys. Um there's so much I could list. Like I feel like she was the blessing in disguise.
Do you think that maybe this was supposed to be happening for you? I mean,
I don't know because I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no because I still love again I love Tucker no matter what.
I know, but like, it's almost like there was one in the pipeline that you were, almost, but not exactly. But it just the timing of it seemed to be like Egg needed a good home and one came open. And it's just positive,
I think that's also how I believe it. I believe in like reasonings of life. And of course, the day Tucker passed away, I told him before he went fully down, I was like, hey, let me know when you're ready for me to move on, and let me know you made it to course across the bridge. I had a beautiful sunset that night, you guys, like so beautiful. I had pinks and purples, which are my two favorite colors. And I was like, my cat told me he made it. I was like, okay, Tucker, I know you're still listening to me somewhere over there. Please let me know you're okay with me moving on, or if I can move on. And of course, my friend, who's actually the owner of the rescue, she's like, hey, I know you're struggling. And she's like, I think you need to go look at Egg. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, you already bottle fed her, so technically she's been your cat from the beginning, right? And I was like, true. So of course, here I am. I messaged the guy who does the fostering for us, and I was like, hey, I need to check out Egg. That kitten fell in love with me. She plopped right in my lap, and I'm like, hey, let's do this. Brought her home immediately. Tucker was only gone like not even a week, and I feel like it was meant to be that way.
That's sweet. It's sweet. All right. With our last couple minutes together, Panther, you have anything going on you want to let everybody know about, or anything that I missed here in the last couple minutes?
Uh, I'm mostly free this week, you guys. I'm gonna be on more this week. I actually got a free week off from work. I don't know how I did it, but you guys will see me on this whole week.
Okay. So if you haven't favored her, hit her with the favorite so you can go say hey.
But you guys are always welcome to come and chill. I made my stream into a safe spot. If you guys need somewhere to vent, talk. If you want to, I hate to say it, I do troll you guys. I like to troll around every once in a while. Who doesn't? So make sure you come through, pull through any support. I love my people. Viper's one of my people for sure. He's my long distance bestie. I love him to pieces. And of course, Kitty, I appreciate you because, like I said, because Tucker, you and I would have never met each other.
Right? I love pets, man. I love them. All right, Panther, I'm going to let you out of the box. Thanks for bringing Egg on the show. I can't wait to see Egg as Egg continues to get bigger. And, I love that part too. So, absolutely. Amy, it's good to see you. All right. I'll make you smaller because I got to do it small and then I got to go big like that. All right. You guys, if you're just coming into Meow and Me, welcome in. Thank you for the favorites. Please make sure you also favorite all of the gifters, including the special guests, Shelby and Panther, and Rowdy and Egg are their pets. And now, you guys, this is the time of night where we do something called Pets in the News with Cats. Rawr! Okay? Yes, Cats. Rawr! We'll be doing the pets in the news. So if when Katz is ready, she'll request a box. And if you're new here and you want to be on the show with your pet and you're like, how do I get on this show? It's easy. You follow me on Instagram and you tell me, I want to bring my pet on your show. And we will give you a date and a time to bring your pet on the show. And we love to see your pets on the show. And you just have to make sure you show up once you commit. And we are happy to have you. Now let's see what Katz has got to say.
Rawr. No.
That's,
I feel like I should put on my ears for this segment, maybe.
yeah, why do you feel that way?
I don't know.
Is this a new background?
Maybe. Rawr. Okay.
It's very cat-centric, this background, Cat.
It's very cool. I'm digging it. I like that mural in the middle there. Very
I'm
cool.
working on it. It's still not completely done, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
I like it. So I know last week I promised that we were going to talk about top cat names.
Oh wait, yeah, we are. We were gonna do that. Yeah.
Well, I remembered, and I found a article from Trusted House Sitters, which is just that, a database where folks find pet sitters, excuse me. And they have a database of over 100,000 pet names.
Oh.
And so they did, just not a study, but did a sample of those pet names to determine what were the most popular cat names specifically for 2025. And, to start, I guess you could say that maybe it's not what you would expect. What would you think, or folks in the audience, what would you think is the top cat name for 2025?
Probably Nola.
No.
No. Can I get some help, you guys? Like, not Nola. How about Eleanor? I don't know.
It was Martha. No, just kidding.
Oh, it was Martha?
It was Martha. No. The number one cat name for 2025 was Luna.
Luna?
Yes. Yes.
I did not see that coming.
Me either. I feel like I've met a couple cats named Luna though, but some of the other popular names, I'll give you the top 10 for 2025. Number 1 was Luna. 2 was Charlie. 3 was Lucy, and Lucy's also a popular dog name. 4 was Bella. 5 was Leo. 6 was Oliver. 7 was Max, and Max was on the top of the dog list. It's kind of interesting. 8 was Lily. 9 was Milo, and 10 was Loki.
Okay, I get all right. A little influence from pop culture there.
For sure, for sure. So it'll be interesting to see what 2026, what some of the top names, human names. I love some human names for pets. I've always wanted to have a dog named Steve, or a cat named Marcy. I don't know. I just think it would be cute. There's something about it. I think it's because I humanize my pets so much that giving them like human names just makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Marcy. Okay.
I don't know where that came from.
I think you need to get a guinea pig and name it Marcy.
You know what? I just might. 2026 is coming. New year, new me. So let's switch gears a little bit and talk about cleaning ingredients. Although this is a busy time of year, I feel like we also do a lot of cleaning because we have guests coming over. You know what I mean? So, and I think a lot of times we think we know what might be bad for our pets, or maybe it's kind of bad for us, but it doesn't really bother us. So we figure how much can it bother our cat or dog or any other pet. So some of these might be pretty obvious and maybe less or a little obvious. Number 1 is bleach. I don't think that bleach is probably a surprise for anyone, but it's not just about ingesting it, meaning eating it or licking it. It's also about the fumes that bleach gives off. That can be dangerous for us as humans, but also for our pets. Ingesting it can cause chemical burns to the mouth, to the throat, and to even the gastrointestinal tract. Say that twice. And, again, I know I've been guilty of, you kind of go, whoo, sometimes when you're cleaning with the bleach that, it can cause respiratory issues in your pets. And pets such as cats and birds are much more sensitive to the inhalation and the fumes from bleach, more so than dogs, guinea pigs, or other pets. Ammonia, again, I don't think that's a shocker. And we all know that we're not supposed to mix ammonia and bleach together. Ammonia is a very common ingredient in glass cleaners. So when you're cleaning your windows, maybe your front door, your storm door, and veterinarians say that you should not use ammonia products at all if you have a house with pets in it. And once again, cats and birds are especially susceptible to having issues if they even inhale ammonia. Essential oils, I think that was an interesting one for me. Many years ago, I was very much into getting those diffusers and putting the oils in and watching the smoke come out and all that. It was kind of like an aesthetic, but I liked the smell. Never knew that it was bad for your pets. And my dog used to chill on my bed next to the one on the nightstand. Essential oils can be very dangerous for pets. Things like tea tree, which is very, very popular, is highly poisonous to pets. Eucalyptus, pine oils, they can be actually very toxic to pets. Again, cats are especially sensitive. But that doesn't mean that other pets are immune to them. But it's just something very much to be careful about. Even like reed diffusers, you know, like the long sticks that you kind of put in the oil, those are just as dangerous for any kind of pet, really, to ingest or to inhale what's being put in the air. I did not know that.
I did not know that either, cats. And I think that this time of year, guess what the number one smells is for oils? Pine.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And like I said, my dog for a good year or two was chilling next to that diffuser, and I just didn't know. I just didn't know.
Yeah, that's something to really consider if you're running a diffuser in their house, you know, that you're gonna want to not be, you know, putting pine in there. Like, yeah, or tea tree oil. Like, I know that's a popular one. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, someone asked in the comments, I have a car freshener near my fan. Should I take that out? I'm a new cat dad. So it's not so much about the scent itself, meaning that if you have something that's artificially scented, you know, I don't know, a piece of paper or a car air freshener, you know, to your point to that example, not so much, you should be okay. But they do make car air fresheners that look like little bottles that have essential oils in them.
Yeah.
That's the kind that you'd want to really be careful about, for sure, for sure.
And it, when in doubt, call your vet. You know, when in doubt, if you are concerned, like you put this car freshener in your car, and all of a sudden your dog or your cat or whatever, or even in your house, starts to act a little weird and wonky around them, maybe like get it out of the house for a week and find out, or just call your vet with the question. You won't have to go in, more than likely they'll just be able to tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you can even call like poison control centers. I know that's extreme, but if your pet were to actually ingest something, you know, something with essential oil or a cleaner that we're talking about, you can call a poison control center, and they can direct you what to do with your pet, just like they would do with people. Two other things that I'm not familiar with the terms, but phenols, which is PHENOLS, they are typically used in disinfectant type cleaners, you know, to help keep germs at bay and to disinfect things. Cats specifically.
Say that one more time.
So they're called phenols. And that's typically an ingredient that is in antibacterial or disinfectant cleaners.
Okay.
And they help, you know, they help to kill germs and stop the spread of bacteria. And while they're super effective in cleaning and killing those germs, they are extremely toxic to cats specifically. So, you know, maybe you use like a Lysol product, for example, or something like that. You know, that it can lead to liver failure or death. So you have to be very careful, specifically with cats in terms of phenols. There's also something, I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation of this, but I'm going to say quaternary ammonium compounds. Quaternary ammonium compounds. They're very similar to phenols. They're typically found in disinfectant products and should never be used on pets. They can cause corrosive burns on the skin of your pet and severe oral irritation if they're ingested. And again, they say that cats are specifically more vulnerable to these compounds because of how they groom. So if they're getting some, you know, if they are get something on their foot that was on the counter or on the floor, and then they're licking themselves, you know, they're really agitating that situation more so than maybe other pets would.
Right. They're going all in. Yeah.
So, you know, not to be scary. Again, I think some of these things are just common sense in terms of most cleaners that you're using in your house. You're probably not going to put on your pet or near your pet. And so probably that basic kind of rule of thumb is a good idea. So, and, you know, there's safe cleaning product alternatives. You know, some people use, for example, vinegar for cleaning. That's safe for your pets.
You white distilled vinegar, you buy it in a gallon jug.
Yeah.
I dilute it with water. It kills germs. It does all the things.
Exactly. And you know, if you're using that, you're not going to harm your pets. Dish soap. You know, dish soap can be very effective in cleaning things. I know it sounds basic, but you can use that to clean a number of things, your counters, things of that nature. So you don't have to go out and buy some fancy dancy, should I say, safe for pet use products necessarily. You know, save the money and just buy some of these common household things, and you can get generally the same effect and keep your pets safe.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with throwing some vinegar in a squirt bottle and pretending it's your Swiffer, you know?
Exactly. No, exactly. And you'll save money too, to be honest.
And yeah, right. And it's only $1.50 versus $4.50, you know? Or,
Totally. So the last and least story I have, which I thought was kind of interesting, was, does anybody have a pet raccoon in the comments? Anybody?
I'm
Anybody
in
know
love
anyone
with
with a
pet
pet
raccoon reels right now. I'm obsessed.
Well, then we know that they're becoming more and more popular. I know I've seen it a lot where people will find baby raccoons. Maybe they rescue them out of the dumpster. You'll see a lot of times, or
Yeah.
just show up on their front stoop. So there's a new study that found that city dwelling raccoons are showing early signs of domestication. So there's some physical signs that you can see in any kind of animal, but specific with the raccoons, it says they have shorter snouts, floppier ears, white spots, and a reduced fear response towards humans. Those are traits that are common among household pets like dogs. Think about dogs and their floppy ears. Most dogs do not have long, like very long snouts. In fact, the size of dog snouts, it sounds bizarre, but has become smaller over the years because of the science that is associated with domestication of animals. So they said that researchers analyzed photos that, you know, like citizens would take and report these pictures of like raccoons. And they discovered that raccoons in urban environments have shorter snouts than those in rural regions, which could be one of the several traits that make up what they call domestication syndrome. So your raccoon in Manhattan is generally going to have a shorter snout and wave to you. Whereas if you're in, I don't know, North Dakota, generally speaking, raccoons are not going to be as comfortable around you as a human, and they may actually look much different because of what they're calling this domestication syndrome, which is kind of interesting.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We're gonna have to go to New York City, Cats, to like.
I've only ever seen one raccoon in my whole life in real life.
Where do you think they're hiding? Like, are they all in New York City? Where are they
in
at?
the dumpsters. I think they're in the dumpster. So they say that trash is really what kickstarts all of this for raccoons, because raccoons love trash. They love to eat trash. They love to play in the trash. It's all about the trash. And in more populated areas or cities, you have more trash, AKA more food available. So that's why you see so many raccoons sometimes in more populated areas. But ultimately, you know, are raccoons going to become the next dog or cat? The way it's looking, it seems like it might really be possible.
All right, Cats, would you get a raccoon?
I'd think about it. I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
I'd get a raccoon over like a tarantula, or
you could dress it up.
And it has like those little hands, like when they eat, they're like doop, 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 doop. I think they're cute. I think they're cute, but they could also rip your face off. So I'm not really sure. I'm on the line.
What do you think? People can bathe their raccoon?
Yeah.
Be like, it's time for bed. Get in bed. Like, you know, do you think people are going to sleep with their pet raccoon?
I think people are doing it now. I think there are raccoons that have on their pajamas right now. They're eating popcorn next to their owners in bed watching the news.
And they're like, awesome. One for me, one for you, one for me, one for you.
I'm dead serious.
I know. That's the thing. It's like, it's actually happening.
I mean, I would probably take a raccoon over a guinea pig. maybe.
Oh, snap. This is getting deep. Like, this is way deep. Okay.
I'm just saying. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, as the new year starts, that maybe we'll just see some more domesticated raccoons, and who knows, we might have a domesticated raccoon on the show.
I mean, I would totally love to have a domesticated raccoon. I would love that. I don't know.
So spread the word, everyone. We're looking
Yeah.
for domesticated raccoons and maybe a guinea pig.
Right. And a guinea pig still 2 years later. Like,
It's on the list though. I might just have to get one. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. But anywho, that's all I have for this wonderful, thank you, Monday night. I was like, wait, what day of the week is it?
I
Monday
love
night.
it. Well, what do you got coming up, Cats? What do you got going on? And if you haven't already favorited Cats, make sure you click on her name and hit her with a favorite, you guys.
Thank you. Coming up this Wednesday, I'm just doing like a networking hour. So if anybody has any events, there's no event that's too big or too small that you'd like to come and share either in the comments or in my box, gives an opportunity maybe for potential guests for your events or participants to ask questions. Because I think sometimes people are just a little nervous about what they're getting into. You know, check it out. It's this Wednesday at 9:30. And then on December 19th, I have an auction, the Sexy Mrs. Claus auction. So looking forward to that. A little nervous, trying to figure out my outfit, but that's all I got.
I got a Santa outfit, a tree, and a Claus outfit. Anyways, that's the
Oh,
story.
you sure? I saw them. I saw them. I saw the great debate. I saw them. I saw them. So yes, I am Team Santa. Yeah.
Team Santa. Okay.
Team Santa.
Okay, so Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, y'all need to make sure click Cats. Go by on Wednesday. That's in 2 days. Go say hello, talk to her, see what's up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cats, for
Thank you.
all of the information tonight.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a great holiday. Thank you.
Yeah, gobble, gobble. That's right, it is Thanksgiving. All right, so that's the end of this show, you all. Here. Oh, got it. That's the end of this show this week here on Meow and Me. So if you've been here hanging out with us, thank you for being here with us this week. Please make sure you remember to favorite all of the gifters, okay? Come through this list and favorite them. Also, make sure you favorite Shelby and Panther and Cat's Roar. We do this every week, Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, and if you have a pet, I know some of you have pets that come in here all the time and you want to be on this show. All you have to do is hit me up in the DMs and we'll give you a date and time to be on the show and bring your pets. LB, thank you. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, okay. It's me recording. I'm like, the show is over, you guys. The show is over. All right. What do you think? LB, get the fuck in there, LB. What do you guys think of this background on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you like this background? I still am working on it. You know what I mean? Is it like I still am not completely done with the background? All right. I'm working. You like it too, Fred? That's what's up. Is Amy, are you still here, honey? Thank you, LB. Thank you. Yeah, I got a few more things that I'm gonna put in here. One of them is like a small short table and some other cat stuff on my like shelving over here that I haven't brought down yet. I still got to put some lights in some places, you know. But this has been a labor of love in my basement. All right. Thank you, LB. Thank you. Meet me. Give us a dragon. Cats. Thank you, Cats. So, yeah, this has been like, I'm trying to go with a different vibe for this new year coming up for sure. I got these different areas I've been working on in my basement. You know, this is like the little bit more of my aesthetic in my head. So we're going with what's in my head, whether it's good or bad. Because you get what you get. This is what's in my head. So welcome to it, you know? Crazy. Crazy. Yeah. So you guys, so Wednesday, Katz is doing her networking thing at 9:30. And this is a good question for all of you who have never been on featured shows, who really don't know much about featured content. Or if you're like just genuinely worried about, oh, what would it be like if I go on a show, you know? Like, who do I talk to about it? I think Katz is a perfect person to talk to about something like that, because one, not only does she do a segment every week on the featured show, but she's been on a lot of them independently as well. So she can also answer questions about it. And Emoji J, my admin, he can also answer a lot of questions for people too. And she knows Emoji J and can put you in contact with him and other admins. So like if you're ever on the fence about it, you should do it. Don't jump in. I'm glad Shelby came on tonight. That was nice. I think I have to change my picture because I'm not allowed to have this picture once my show is over, I guess. I don't know. We got to find a different picture to put up. And you know, of course, me, I don't have a lot of pictures in my phone of myself, you know? I mean, I do and then I don't, and then I do and then I don't. I don't know. We'll try this one. Will this one? No, that one won't work. Maybe I forgot I had a half shirt on. Nobody wants to see that. My crop top type shirts. I don't want to see it. And it's me. I don't even want to see it, and it's me. All right. What do we got going on here? All right, we got this here, this here. How am I? You guys, let's see what's up. We're still doing the cookout? Does that still exist?
Dang.
Hello, Sarasota. How are you?
Hello, beautiful.
How you doing?
I'm doing.
You doing?
Yeah, no, but I'm tired. I can get the fuck off of here. I don't know what I'm actually doing.
Oh, really? Did you work all day?
Yeah, yeah. There's some work involved today for sure.
And how you
It's a good
feeling
day.
now?
I'm all right. I'm feeling good. How are you
Thank
feeling?
you, Free Soul. I'm doing good. I was just talking about pets for the last hour. You know, you forgot about my featured show, Sarasota.
Oh,
You were
snap.
supposed to be there. Why weren't you there?
That's my B.
That's the only place on Monday nights you're supposed to be at 9 o'clock.
I got you, fam.
Hey, do you have any pets? Thank you, cats.
No, I don't.
Do you have any? No one? None at all?
Nah. Why?
Well, do you, if you want
Hey,
a favorite
cat, I'm
cat's
gonna need
roar,
you to
you can
slow
adopt
down, buddy.
her.
I what?
You can adopt cat's roar. Look,
Wait, hold on a second. Let
can
me
you
look.
adopt her? She's a cat. She's feral. Be careful though.
She's sterile or
No,
feral?
she's a feral cat. She's not, I don't know
Oh,
about her sexual reproductive capabilities. Like the heck? The fuck? What do you think this is, huh? I'm
I
not
don't
into
need no
that.
sterile woman in my life. I need a feral. That's what
You
I
need
need.
a feral woman. She
Yeah.
knows some, and if she's not feral enough, she's got some friends.
She might be a little too feisty feral for me.
By spicy, you mean amazing. Yeah, she'll change your life, Sarasota. Don't
I'm
play
only
with
seeing so many comments, to be honest with
her.
you.
Yeah.
So,
I you. All right. Well, it was nice to have a battle with you, Sarasota, and I'll see you next Monday
absolutely,
night.
kitty.
Monday night, Sarasota, 9 p.m.